gonna spare you the typical YouTuber monologue about how crazy this year is. We already all know how crazy it is. This video is gonna walk you through exactly what to do about that. How can you adapt your freelance writing business to a pandemic and still get clients? And look, I know it's easy to assume the worst, but the truth is lots of freelance writers are thriving right now. My students are telling me they've gotten their first ever client in the past couple months during a friggin' pandemic. So yes, you can still get clients, but we've got to pivot your marketing to fit the current times. So let's talk about 4 types of companies that are really looking for writers right now, so you can start pitching and get some new clients. And if you have questions about anything I'm covering today or how to pivot your business during this time, comment below on this video and I'll do my best to help you out. Okay, so the first type of client that is hiring writers like crazy right now is mental wellness companies. You gotta think about it. During this crazy ass time, a lot of people are struggling with their mental health. Like, the struggle is fucking real right now. We all know it. That means that some mental wellness companies are ramping up their marketing because they know that they're gonna be able to reach more people than ever before right now. So yes, you can think about pitching companies like therapists and psychiatrists' office and things like that. But I also want you to think outside the box a little bit. Think about those mental wellness apps like Calm, the meditation app. Think about companies like BetterHelp that publish regular content about mental health in their blog. Think about those types of companies and how you can offer them a service that they are really in need of right now to reach more customers. And by the way, with these companies I've just mentioned and with any other company I mentioned in this video, I'm not necessarily telling you this exact company is hiring writers. I haven't looked into these exact companies. What I'm doing is giving you ideas for the types of companies you want to think about pitching right now. It's up to you to do the research and make your own list of the exact companies you want to pitch. Now, the second type of freelance writing client that is hiring right now like crazy is anything having to do with at-home fitness solutions. Again, you gotta think about how the pandemic is affecting businesses, how it's affecting people you could potentially be pitching. So gyms are kind of struggling right now. At least at this time, they're struggling because they're closed down, they're not getting a lot of new signups, but that means that at-home fitness solutions are thriving. So maybe you can think about companies like Daily Burn, or companies that have a physical product as well, like Peloton, or even just general at-home gym equipment businesses. How can you help them? Well, you can write blog posts for them. You can help them with email newsletters that they want to send to their lists, probably a lot more right now. And also there's a big opportunity for Facebook ads in this space, as well as a lot of the others we're talking about today, because a lot of companies are getting more customers if they're in an industry that is doing okay right now. So they're really looking to ramp up their marketing efforts, and Facebook ads can be huge for that. So if you can write Facebook ad copy for any of the company types we're talking about today, you need to be out there pitching like all the time. The third type of client looking for writers right now is B2B companies in the finance and real estate industries. Finance and real estate are 2 industries that have really been impacted in 2020 as a direct result of the pandemic. A lot of people are looking for new, updated personal finance advice, business finance advice, and a lot of people are wondering how this is affecting the real estate industry. So especially if you are knowledgeable in these areas and you can write timely content about these topics, there is an amazing opportunity right now for you to be pitching these types of companies your ideas. You need to be doing this. So for example, when all this really started getting bad here in the States, like around March, I looked up some of these types of companies, and one of the companies that I saw publishing regular, timely content on their blog was BiggerPockets. They are a real estate blog that provide tips for property managers, and they put out a whole bunch of content surrounding the pandemic really quickly. That's a signal that they really value not only blog posts, but that timely content. So if you are a real estate or finance writer, I want you to really think about who you can pitch, who needs your help right now, and how you can put your skills to good use and increase your income. Now, the fourth industry that is booming right now is anything having to do with at-home work. Specifically here, I'm talking about at-home software companies. Things like Zoom. Everybody and their mom is using Zoom right now. Like, literally, my mom is using Zoom for the first time ever this year. She's a teacher and she's having to do stuff remote, so she did actually learn how to use Zoom. I've used Zoom this year. You've probably used it this year, but it doesn't just have to be video conferencing companies. You can think about project management companies. For example, the one I personally use and recommend is called Basecamp, but there are plenty of others like Trello and Asana, and also invoicing companies, because now more than ever people are trying to start their at-home businesses and therefore they are sending those business invoices. So these are the 4 types of companies that you need to be pitching right now. These are niches that you can pivot into that are booming right now. But before you pitch them, you've got to make sure your marketing is on point. If you pitch any of these businesses and you don't have a niche marketing strategy, a niche optimized writer website, and a really good cold pitch that you're sending to them, then you're still gonna be screwed. You still gotta have good marketing. So if you wanna learn how to make your first $1,000 freelance writing in the next 45 days or less, make sure that before you leave this video, you click the link above my head, and I'll also put it down in the description box in the pinned comment, so basically you can't miss it. Make sure you sign up and you get the instant access to that free video training. Over 11,000 writers have enjoyed this free training, and I know you will too. It has helped so many land their first ever client, or even if you're just kind of at an income plateau, you've been writing for a while and you know that you need to get your marketing plan on point, definitely sign up for this free training. It is incredibly valuable and informative. You do not want to miss it, so sign up. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It really helps my channel out, and also subscribe so you can catch all of my freelance writing and copywriting advice videos. That is all for now, my friends, and I'll see you in the next video.